Hey, welcome back to Midnight Meteor, where we tell spooky stories for fun all year long. Anyways, today we're going to be reading a story by Squishy Cabbage from No Sleep Reddit. I'm kind of worried about it. It has not safe for work, 18 whatever, so viewers' discretion advised. I don't know what's in this. This is my first time seeing this, reading this. This guy, Squishy Cabbage, is the author of I Took a Job at the Fire Lookout in the Middle of the Woods. I found a strange set of rules to follow, and I really want to read that one. But it is 7 parts, 8 parts, 7 parts, 8 parts. So that one's going to be a long one. Giggity. So we're going to do this one first just to see how it goes, because I'm trying to do some different things on this. If you have made it, if you saw me from my shorts and stuff, thank you very much for following and giving me a shot. I know that some of the smaller channels don't really, they kind of fall on the wayside, so I appreciate you, liking, commenting. I do like the engagement. I am trying to figure out what other stories to read. There are other YouTube channels I follow that kind of do this thing, and I like some of the stories, but I also don't want to copy them. So I want to do my own set of stories. There's like 1 or 2 that there's a certain spooky story YouTube channel that I found that I watch and listen to, and 1 or 2 of those stories I might do my own twist to, because I really like the story. And but that'll be down the road. I'm not really worried about it. I'm trying to be my own person. I'm not trying to copy anyone, even though this has all been done before. Well, let's dive into 7777-28266. It's been a year since I started at this call center. Okay, fine. I use the term call center lightly. When I first applied for the job, I didn't realize it would be one of those places that scam vulnerable people, taking their credit card details and whatnot. Had I realized, I wouldn't have applied, but I badly needed the money. With hospital bills coming out of my ears, I couldn't afford to leave this job. I'd been applying for other employment for months, ever since I realized this whole company was used to scam people. But I've only just managed to find new work. So yes, I'm a scammer, I'm scum, and for that I am sorry. But I'm almost done. My conscience is almost clear. I start my last shift at the call center tonight. Alright, so initial thoughts. I don't know how I feel about this, because this could go almost like... At first I thought in my brain when I was listening to the call center part, I thought it was going to be a sewer slide call center, if you get my drift. And that's why the not so safe for work type stuff was there, but maybe there's something else going on that's more than just taking credit cards. Maybe a kidney gets lost in the shuffle or something. I don't know. Let's find out. I sit at my desk and put on my headset for the final time before turning my small computer screen on with a click. Hello, Aaron, my computer flashes. I suppose I'll quickly explain the scam. We have pop-ups malware that appear when an unsuspecting computer user presses the wrong link. The malware informs them that they need to phone the stated number because their bank details have been compromised. So they phone the number and connect through to us. We ask them to confirm their bank details, and then we take them. Horrible, right? My eyes flicker around the room, scanning the hordes of people, the hordes of scum that are crammed into the space, partition to partition. There is a constant buzz as people talk into their headsets fast, desperately trying to pry money away from the poor souls that have worked so hard to earn it. As I look around the room, I stare once again at the sign that looms over the room, plastered on every wall in this building. I don't understand the signs. I never have. It doesn't really make sense. It simply reads, "Warning, do not answer call from 777-28266. They're obsessed with that number in this place, 777-28266. When I joined, all I was told, all that was drilled into me, was not to answer any calls from that number. I have never received a call from any number resembling that I don't even think it's a real number. Whenever I ask those who have worked here for a long time what it means, they do not appear to know either. All they say is that they were told not to answer it if it pops up. Although I've never heard anyone say they've seen it. My first call of the night pops up into my screen with a blip. 0140 star 309. Hello? I put on my customer voice. You've reached the helpline team. How may I be an assistance today?
Hello?
The voice of an old lady gently flows through the phone.
I think my baking details are being leaked. I'm hoping you can help me, as I'm very worried.
My eyes dart to my script before me. Yes, of course I can help you. Can I please have your full name?
Yes. Oh, thank God. Elizabeth Mary Porter.
Thank you, Miss Porter. And now your date of birth?
Of course. It's the 16th of March, 1941.
Shit. This woman is 82 years old. I can't do this to her. She won't have much, and I'm leaving soon. Anyway, fuck this. I'm not going to do this anymore. Ma'am? I coughed before lowering my voice so that those around me can't hear. Ma'am, your banking details are absolutely fine. There is absolutely no issue with it. It's been a mistake.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. You enjoy your day now. I hang up the phone. The damage I've done in the past won't be repaired, not fully, but I can start to try to make amends for my sins. A new number pops up on the screen, feeling good about myself. My heart is racing so fast after what I'd just done that I almost don't notice what number it is, almost answering it straight away. 777-28266. It's the number. The phone rings once, echoing through my headset twice. It's the number. My eyes dart to the big warning sign on the wall and back again. It's definitely the same number. Fuck this place. I'm going to answer it. Maybe it's the police or something. Or maybe it'll give this place a virus. I click answer. Hello? I say, a slightly quiver in my voice. There is a silence over the phone line. I think I hear a shallow breath on the other side. Hello? I say again. Who is this?
Hello?
The voice of a child, a young boy perhaps.
You answered the phone? You finally answered the phone?
The boy laughs and sounds as if he's jumping up and down in joy. I did, I say, my voice now quieter. Who is this?
I'm so happy you answered
The phone, he says, but as he speaks, his voice begins to deepen. Now we can all play together. 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 Who is this? The voice grows deeper, raspier. Together. 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 Answer me, I say, my voice now trembling. Together, Aaron. I throw my headset off and close the call. What the fuck? How does it know my name? I feel uneasy, my vision slightly blurry. I look back to my computer screen, blinking tears from my eyes. I stand and momentarily look over the partition to the other employees around me. They're still each on their phones, hundreds of them, talking away to their customers. They're none the wiser. I bury my head into my arms for a moment and run my hands through my hair. Who was that person? And how did they know my name? I start to feel sick, so I stand up and walk to the nearby bathroom. My legs wobbly with every step as I pass the other workers. Feeling sicker and sicker, I have to barge past someone by the bathroom door to make it in time. As soon as I reach the toilet, I fall to my knees and start to vomit. I vomit for a matter of minutes. I think someone asked me if I'm okay, but I don't reply. Strangely, the sense of vomiting feels good, as if I'm cleansing and releasing the evil from my body, but also my mind when I leave this place. I leave the bathroom and return to my desk. Everything is blurry now, as if I am drunk, but I do not care, for I do not need to see the worthless scum around me. I sit down and my ears tune to the person who sits one partition away from me, Jane. So, just to confirm your details, she starts. Bank account ending in 922. Great. And sort code is ending in 09. Perfect. Now, just grab the fork to your side and shove it into your neck. Very good. Yes. Just like that. Twist it. Yes. Yes, that's good. Good job, Mrs. Garrett. Now go and do the same to the rest of your family. From the other side of the phone, I hear gurgling screams of who I assume is Mrs. Garrett as Jane laughs through the phone. I tune to listen to John, who sits on the other side of me. That's correct, Mr. Jameson. You're going to go and run into traffic now. That'll fix your bank account issues. Go on. Run, 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 run. Oh, yes. Like that. Oh, yes. Okay. Pause. I didn't think it was going to go this route, where it's kind of like a demon call center type thing. That's the only way I can picture it in my mind of they're all demons. Maybe this is some person's version of hell. I don't know. But the twist of, I really thought it was going to go towards a suicider hotline type thing, not a scam murder after we get your money type thing. And it sounds like it's like if you get their bank information, you're able to convince them to do whatever you want, it seems like. But yeah, what do you guys think about this so far? Down in the comments below. Anyways, let's get back into it. I stand and look to John, who is now laughing through the phone with a huge smile on his face. He starts to jump up and down with joy, waving his hands around like a child. I look around the room and realize everyone in this place is saying these type of things over the phone. Now put your hand in the blender, Mr. Alex. Yes, Miss McShane. Hold your grandmother down under the water. That's right. You have to make sure the water is boiling before you drink it, Mr. Donahue. There you go. Keep on drinking. Keep on drinking. If it's leaking through your stomach, that means it's working. Soon the room is filled with laughter. Everyone around me laughs into their headset, maniacal smiles on their faces as they jump up and down in joy. Then, still laughing, still smiling, they start to do things to themselves. Some run out the windows, crashing through them and falling 15 floors below. Some wrap their cords of their phone around their neck, pulling tightly until they turn purple. Some stab their pins into their eyes, furiously piercing them in a matter of extreme violence. And all while smiling, all whilst laughing. I stare in horror, but I also stare in joy. I did this. I'm killing this scum. Part of me wants to be involved. No, all of me wants to be involved. I pick up the phone and call back the woman from earlier, Miss Porter.
Hello?
She answers the same soft voice as before. Yes, I exclaim. Miss Porter, there actually is a problem with your banking account.
Oh?
She asked, clearly worried once more.
Oh dear. What can I do to fix this?
You see that toaster to your left? I ask her, unsure how I know there's a toaster beside her, but I know there is. Grab a knife and shove it right in there, nice and deep. The sound of her body violently jerking as the current flows through her brings me great joy. I vomit into my hands and start to laugh, start to smile, and jump up and down in joy. Soon, silence surrounds me. The only noise is my laughter. Everyone around me is dead. Blood covers the room. Flesh hangs off the walls. I repeatedly thrust my pin into my leg, over and over, obsessively trying to fill in all the gaps. The sounds of Siren Sue ring through the room as I continue to laugh. They won't believe me. I know they won't. But I'll be sure to make sure I phone them when they go home. I vomit once more. I'll phone them when they're asleep. I'll phone them when they're awake. I'll phone them. I'll phone you too. Whoever is reading this, I'll phone you. Pick up the phone. If you see 777-28266, pick up the phone. And that is the end of 777-28266. It's not a very long one, but I like it. It's fun. It's very punchy. I saw this down in the description below, which makes more sense. If you're under the age of 25, you probably won't know this, but you used to have to click each number, like 2. If you wanted to spell like B, you had to click the 2 button twice to get B. Looks like that. And someone did the math of 777-282-66, and that spells Satan. So take that as you will. Maybe it's Satan's scam call phone line, hotline. But yeah, that was what I read on one of the comments. That was actually the only comment I read, because after that, it was like, okay, well, that makes more sense on why everyone kind of just fell apart very quickly. But my question is, did they all answer the phone, that number, at the same time and all call back someone? Or did he answer it, which brought in Satan and just spread like wildfire, and he was the last one to like make it click that, oh, this place is bad. That was the bad number to call because of all this is happening? Or do you think he's in an insane asylum right now trying to phone this number and taking pleasure in beating himself up? Beating himself up? Yeah. Anyways. So, yeah. I want to know what you think about this. I like this. I look forward to reading the other one that he has, the squishy cabbage. The fire lookout. I think that sounds pretty interesting, especially being in the middle of the woods. And I can see like someone having to like, okay, between 1 and 4, don't look out the windows. Even if you think you see fire, don't look out the windows. And like that's all they explain. So I'm kind of curious on if it's gonna go that route or if it's gonna be like maybe it falls apart halfway through. I don't know. But that's the next story I'm gonna read. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun. But let me know down in the comments below what you think, what our next creepypasta story will be. I'm open for ideas. I would love to learn more stories that are out there. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. And for parting words for the shorts and this whole channel is, you are loved, you are cared for, and you matter. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.